Hi guys. Have you noticed how we Americans are always searching for the next health miracle? One week it's juice cleanses, the next it's keto, then it's intermittent fasting. And now Fibermaxing. It's trending everywhere. Videos promising that by simply loading your diet with massive amounts of fiber, you can lose weight, fix your gut, boost your energy, maybe even transform your life. But let's pause for a moment. If health could be fixed overnight, wouldn't we all be perfect by now? The truth is, every new trend reveals something deeper about us. Our impatience, our longing for control, and our inability to find balance. And if we look closer, Fibermaxing doesn't just teach us about nutrition. It teaches us something profound about human nature itself. 1. The pursuit of quick fixes versus sustainable health. In a culture obsessed with instant results, Fibermaxing has exploded as a viral trend. But beneath the hype lies a deeper question. Are we chasing hacks instead of habits? The body thrives on consistency, not sudden extremes. Fiber, though essential, must be integrated gradually, reminding us that true health is not about shortcuts but about discipline and balance. 2. The gut as a mirror of the mind. Modern science shows that the gut and brain are intimately connected. What you eat shapes how you think and feel. By nourishing our microbiome with fiber-rich foods, we don't just improve digestion, we influence mood, focus, and resilience. Fibermaxing reveals something profound. The way we feed our bodies reflects the way we train our minds, either with patience and care or with reckless overindulgence. 3. From fad to philosophy, reclaiming moderation. Like many health trends, Fibermaxing risks being reduced to a viral experiment, but its real value is philosophical. It reminds us of the timeless principle that too much of a good thing can become harmful. True mastery is not found in extremes but in measured consistency. Health is not about chasing the latest craze. It's about cultivating daily practices that nourish both body and soul. Now we are going to discuss in detail. In our culture, there is an almost compulsive desire for shortcuts. We crave quick results, easy fixes, the illusion that we can bypass the natural rhythm of growth and discipline. That's why trends like Fibermaxing spread so quickly. The idea is simple. Pack as much fiber into your diet as possible, often through sudden and dramatic changes, and watch your digestion, weight, and energy transform overnight. And on the surface it makes sense. Fiber is good for us. It stabilizes blood sugar, it fuels our microbiome, it keeps us full and regulates our systems. But the very speed with which Fibermaxing has been embraced should make us pause. Because beneath this obsession lies a deeper question. Are we actually pursuing health, or are we pursuing yet another version of the quick fix? The truth is, the human body doesn't thrive on shock therapy. It thrives on consistency. Thrives on rhythm. You don't become strong by lifting the heaviest weight once. You become strong by lifting manageable weights repeatedly over time, building resilience gradually. In the same way, your digestive system doesn't flourish when you suddenly bombard it with 50 grams of fiber in a day. That usually leads to bloating, discomfort, even pain. It flourishes when you feed it thoughtfully and steadily, when you allow adaptation, when you respect its pace. This isn't just a nutritional truth. It's a life truth. Health is not built in a single grand gesture. It is built in the quiet repetition of small, balanced choices. Fibermaxing is popular because it promises transformation without patience, but all real transformation demands patience. And this is where the conversation deepens, because fiber is not only about digestion. Modern science is painting a fascinating picture. The gut and the mind are profoundly interconnected. We now know that the trillions of bacteria in our intestines don't just process food. They communicate with our brain through what's called the gut-brain axis. They influence mood, focus, even resilience to stress. In other words, what you feed your body directly shapes what you feel in your mind. And here's the philosophical significance. The way you nourish your body is often a reflection of how you nourish your inner life. Think about it. A diet filled with processed junk food is not only damaging to the body. It signals a kind of neglect, a surrender to convenience over care. On the other hand, choosing to feed your body with whole foods, with fiber-rich vegetables, fruits, and grains, reflects a commitment to discipline and long-term thinking. Fiber, in its simplest sense, slows digestion, steadies energy, and builds a resilient gut. Psychologically, the same principle applies. Patience slows the chaos of desire, steadies our decisions, and builds a resilient character. So when you practice thoughtful eating, when you integrate fiber gradually, consistently, deliberately, you're not just strengthening your body, you're training your mind. You're saying to yourself, I will not give in to the demand for immediacy. I will live in alignment with rhythm, balance, and sustainability. But there's a danger here, and it's the danger of extremes. Every health trend carries this risk. A good idea gets amplified to excess until it becomes destructive. Too much fiber at once, instead of making you healthier, can harm you. And this isn't just about nutrition. This is about the eternal problem of human behavior, our tendency to turn something beneficial into an obsession. We are not good at moderation. We are pulled toward extremes because extremes feel dramatic, they feel powerful, they give us a sense of control in a chaotic world. But life punishes extremes. Too much ambition burns you out. Too much comfort makes you weak. Too much discipline becomes rigidity. Too much freedom becomes chaos. Health, like character, is found in the balance. So the real lesson of fibermaxing isn't about fiber at all. It's about how we approach every dimension of our lives. Will we chase fads, indulge extremes, and then wonder why we feel out of balance? Or will we step back, recognize the wisdom of moderation, and build habits that endure? The philosophy hidden in this trend is timeless. Too much of even a good thing becomes destructive. The good life isn't found in chasing the latest craze. It's found in the quiet, steady cultivation of practices that honor both body and mind. In the end, fibermaxing is a mirror. It reflects back to us the culture we live in, a culture of immediacy, of obsession, of swinging from one extreme to another. But it also reflects a deeper possibility, that we can use this awareness as a reminder to step off the treadmill of quick fixes and into the discipline of daily balanced choices. So the question is not, should you eat more fiber? Of course you should. The question is, how will you approach it? As another extreme to indulge for a few weeks until you crash, or as a steady discipline to integrate for a lifetime? The choice you make there is not just about digestion. It's about the kind of life you want to live. Because at the deepest level, health is not about chasing more nutrients, more hacks, more tricks. It is about building harmony. It is about respecting the pace of nature, the rhythm of the body, and the wisdom of moderation. And if you can practice that truth with something as simple as fiber, you can practice it with everything else in your life. So let fibermaxing remind you of this. Seek balance, not extremes. Pursue discipline, not shortcuts. And above all, choose patience over the illusion of immediacy. Because it is not in the dramatic gesture, but in the steady act of moderation, that both the body and the soul learn how to thrive. So maybe fibermaxing isn't just about fiber at all. Maybe it's a mirror, showing us the cost of our obsession with quick fixes and extremes. And maybe the real lesson is simpler but harder, to slow down, to be patient, to respect balance. Because health, like life, is not built in sudden bursts. It's built in rhythm, in moderation, in the steady, quiet discipline of daily practice. And if you can learn that lesson with something as ordinary as the food on your plate, you can carry it into every area of your life. Your work, your relationships, your growth as a human being. So the next time you hear about fibermaxing, don't just think of it as a diet trend. Think of it as a reminder. A reminder to choose discipline over shortcuts, balance over extremes, and patience over immediacy. And if that idea resonated with you, if you want more insights on health, life, and the psychology behind our choices, subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone you care about, and let's build a healthier, wiser America together.